Hey, everybody. Happy Saturday to you, and welcome to Book Chat. I'm your host, Dr. Vivian Moore. Excuse me. I'm so sorry, but I'm having issues, uh, issues with my voice today, and I hope that it won't affect the quality of the show. And I hope that you would bear with me if you hear some throat clearing because I can't help it. Uh, I want to make sure that I'm always clear on what I'm saying. That what you hear is also clear. And so I don't want to take away from the show by having to clear my throat every 5 minutes. But I just wanted to let you know in advance that in some cases it's unavoidable because I am having a few issues today, but not enough to keep me from doing the show, because I look forward to doing this show every Saturday with you at 6 p.m. It is just something that uplifts me. Throughout the week, I'm thinking about new ideas and new subjects and topics that we can talk about that we didn't talk about in 2017. For 2018, I want the show to always be about writing and being an author and anything dealing with books, but I also want it to be about uplifting and strengthening, which it has always been about that. That has always been my primary goal, is to uplift you throughout your journey of writing and being an author, throughout your goals, just, straight across the board. And so 2018 will be extremely more positive than it was in 2017 because, we deal with a lot of negative things throughout our life anyway, that we deal with on a daily basis. So if I can just, for the 15 minutes that I come to you on Saturday, through your computers, radios, or however you're listening to the show, then that is my goal, is to make sure that that I leave you feeling positive, that I give you positive influences. Because if I didn't, then it would just be pointless of doing this show. So I hope that you're getting something out of it. And for all the new listeners out there, thank you so much for you and for everybody else who's listened to the show for over a year. And I will be celebrating my 2-year mark coming up this July. So I'm excited about that. That's another milestone. And to be honest with you, when I started this show, I didn't think that it would last past a couple shows, but I mean, it has last past many shows. I've done, I can't tell you how many hours, these 15 minutes add up to over this past year. And I'm excited about it. I feel extremely accomplished that I was able to do more than what I thought I could. And so that's the influence of positive thinking. So before we start the show, I just want to get to a few of these URLs. Last week I mentioned that we were going to drop off some that really didn't have anything to do with the show. So I just want to give you the ones where, of course, to the show. And if you want to reach out to me on social media, I definitely want to give you those URLs. So if you'll just grab a piece of paper and a pencil, we'll get right to it. All right. So the first one, of course, is to my Spreaker account. And that one is https://www.spreaker.com/user/author Vivian Moore. You can also reach out to me on Facebook, which is https://www.facebook.com/Vivian Moore. You can also check me out on Twitter. You can follow me. And that my Twitter handle is God's Property 46. Of course, you can reach out to me on Instagram. I upload what I'm going to talk about for each show. That is uploaded on Saturday mornings on Instagram. And then from there, I just share it across the board with all of my other social media platforms. And of course, that one is https:// Instagram.com/God's Property 51. If you would like to check out my website for 2018, that my goal is to go in and update it. At least go onto the website at least once a week or maybe monthly if I have changes, and just update it to give you something new and different to look at. But anyway, that one is https://vivianmoore.wixsite. That's WIXSITE.com. WIXSITE.com /author Vivian Moore. Author Vivian Moore. And if you want to read the blogs, you can go to my blog site, which is vivianemore.blogsite.com. And as I shared with you last week, I am now on iHeartRadio, and that is https://www.iheart.com/podcast/966. 966-123-go-2875-1564 / if you want to listen to it on iHeart Radio. And also you can check me out on iTunes, and I'm now on the which I've been on the iTunes, and that is through Apple. If you have an iPhone or an iPad or an iPod, that is another way for you to reach out to me, because you can leave messages just like you can on Spreaker. You can tell me if you like the show. You can just send me a quick message, and we can chat during the show if you want to do that, because the show is live, and I send out a hello to everyone. If you want to respond to that, please feel free to do so. But in the meanwhile, we're going to get back to today's show, and the title of today's show is Unbreakable, and the topic is mind over matter. Throughout life, most of us meet multiple trials and tribulations that leave us wondering, how do we get past these hardships and unconquerable situations? Like branches on trees caught in a windstorm, some of us wave and bend instead of breaking, while others fall short and become casualties to the storm. Now, I am not saying that we are all unbreakable, because no two people are exactly alike. Some fall victim to circumstance, unable to withstand being when tested to their limits, and then there are others who seem to move right along no matter the situation. This is due to having a strong structure or understanding where your strengths come from. We as humans are born to fail, despite what public opinion describes as natural born losers. Instinctively, we fight against it. Our defense mechanisms are designed to engage when challenged. Mind over matter comes into play in these instances. It is not as simple as, if I do not mind, then it does not matter. That, folks, is a superficial idealism that is designed and destined for failure. What drives us should be deeper than the skin, and in most cases is. Much like these trees caught in powerful winds, they have a natural anchor. For us to withstand the force of such turbulence, our roots must be securely attached as well, preventing us from being separated from our natural anchor. We too have a power source, although it is not earthly, but a spiritual force that makes us unbreakable. Yes, we are human and riddled with flaws, therefore susceptible to many things, but we are also resilient and have reinforcements that keeps us intact. What holds us through any storm is from a supernatural force, not fabricated, therefore infallible. If we stay attentive and focused to the source, thoughts become words and words become actions. If you believe that you can, then you will. We have been equipped with everything to achieve success. Nothing is impossible, and sometimes the idea seems illogical and surpass our ability to understand. However, The renewal of our minds can transform us. This is scriptural, and you can see Romans chapter 12, verse 2, which backs this up, because it's not just a great talking point. And God said it, therefore I believe it. What I want you to do for 2018 is to focus on positive thoughts. Remove all negativity from your life if you can, because I know that sometimes things are beyond our control and we don't have any power to rid ourselves from it or to get away. But if you can, please do this. And if you have goals that were not completed in 2017, don't stop believing that they are achievable. Do not give up nor give in. If you have suffered setbacks due to doubt or whatever the case may be, look beyond that and keep moving forward. Mind over matter is more than just a mantra. Remember, you are unbreakable if you stay connected to the power source. All right, folks, that's all that I have for you today. And I hope that you got something from this little tidbit of advice that I've given you for today. And if you will, pass it along to someone else. Tell someone else about the show, and just tell them, if it's aiding you in any type of way, to just listen to the show. It's only 15 minutes on a Saturday, just a little bit of time out of your day, and I appreciate it. Those of you who listen to the show. And, just talk about it, because people are talking about it. And, and that encourages me, because I want to encourage you and hope that you will encourage others. And also what encourages me is my relationship with God. And, and I know I say this every week. I said it last year, and I'm going to continue to say it because it's a part of my daily life. It's a part of my daily walk, because I am a believer. And I'm not trying to force this down anyone's throat who is not a believer. But for those of you who do believe, in the word, take somebody to church with you so they can hear the word, because it is powerful, it is strengthening, it is cleansing, and it is transforming, and it will help you to renew your mind. And also tell somebody that you love them, because tomorrow is not promised. And until you hear the sound of my voice again, I love you. I hope you love me back. Until then, God bless you and goodbye.